These Reddit stories are going to have you picking sides. Let me know in the comments who you think is really wrong. I'll never forget the day I had to make a choice that would change everything. The day I decided not to invite my biological mother to my wedding. It was a decision that would spark a firestorm of guilt, anger, and judgment from my family and even strangers online. But to understand why I made that choice, we have to go back to the beginning. I was adopted when I was 9 years old, and my biological mother was inconsistent throughout my childhood. There were times when she was completely absent, and times when she became obsessive, trying to insert herself back into my life. It got to the point where restraining orders were put in place until I turned 18. As I grew older, I began to wonder about my past and where I came from. I wanted answers, and I wanted to understand why my biological mother had been so inconsistent. So, I decided to open up communication with her again. It wasn't because I thought everything was magically okay, but because I wanted to know more about my roots and see if there was any possibility of having some kind of relationship with her. But one of the biggest issues I faced was that she never respected the woman who actually raised me, my adoptive mom. My adoptive mom was the one who showed up every day, who parented me, supported me, and did the day-to-day work of raising me. But my biological mother seemed to expect the title and recognition of mom without putting in any of the effort. She would often dismiss or disrespect my adoptive mom, and it was really hurtful to see. As I got older, I started to realize that my biological mother's behavior was not only hurtful to my adoptive mom, but also to me. She would show up unexpectedly, demanding attention and affection, and then disappear again without warning. It was like she wanted to be a part of my life, but only on her terms. And when I got engaged, I knew I had to think carefully about whether to invite her to my wedding. I went back and forth, feeling guilty and unsure of what to do. My family kept telling me that I would regret not inviting her, that she was my mother and deserved to be there. But when I picture my wedding day, I realized that I was more worried about managing her emotions than enjoying my own celebration. I didn't want to spend my special day dealing with her drama and tension. But what happened next is the part nobody saw coming. As I started making wedding plans, my biological mother began to reach out more and more, asking about the wedding and whether she was invited. I tried to brush it off, not wanting to deal with the drama, but she kept pushing. She would send me messages asking about my fiancé and our plans, and even showed up at my work once, demanding to know why I wasn't inviting her to the wedding. It was like she was trying to guilt-trip me into inviting her, and it was really overwhelming. I felt like I was being pulled in two different directions. My family was telling me to invite her, but my own instincts were telling me to keep her at arm's length. In the end, I decided to choose peace. I didn't invite my biological mother or my younger brother to my wedding. It was a difficult decision, but I knew it was the right one for me. I wanted the people in my wedding to be the ones who made me feel safe, loved, and celebrated. I didn't hate my biological mother, and I wasn't trying to punish her. I just didn't want to spend my wedding day carrying years of complicated emotions and tension. But my decision sparked a lot of backlash. My family was angry with me, and my biological mother was furious. She started sending me messages telling me that I was cruel and selfish, and that I was denying her a milestone she deserved. The comments online were just as bad. People were calling me the asshole, saying that I was wrong for not inviting my biological mother to my wedding. They said I was being heartless and ungrateful, and that I should have just sucked it up and invited her. But I know that I made the right decision for me. I know that my wedding day was about celebrating my love for my fiancé and about surrounded by the people who truly care about me. And I know that if I had invited my biological mother, it would have been a different story altogether. So, am I the asshole for not inviting my biological mother to my wedding? Was I wrong to prioritize my own happiness and well-being over her desire to be there? Or was I right to choose peace and surround myself with the people who truly love and support me? The question still lingers, and I'm left wondering what others would have done in my shoes. So which story got you the most? Drop your verdict in the comments, and subscribe for more Reddit drama every few days.